Old Gob's prophecy at the end of Chrysalis mentions all of the Third Arc worlds. He speaks of two previously unheard of locations, the Hidden Lands and the Broken Shores. Unlike the other three worlds Cobb mentions, these two aren't separated by commas. This could either mean they are both in the same world or share some kind of connection. Not only did Old Cobb tell of the future worlds that day, but he also knew the future of his three child villains, the Rat, the Scorpion, and the Bat. Fly free, my children, marry and make war, build fleeting empires and towers of cards and beautiful disasters. We've already come across two of the children, the Rat with his tower of cards and the Scorpion with his fleeting empires. That leaves us with the Bat and his beautiful disasters. This is very intriguing to me, because it must mean that something in our visit to Imperia will go terribly wrong. That could be why we'd need to travel to the Hidden Lands to uncover something important, especially since he mentions nothing about his children in the Hidden Lands and Broken Shores. The first and only time Alisar was mentioned was in a side quest in Zafaria. It was the home of Queen Alyssa, the spirit of the first queen of the elephants, who was exiled for an unknown reason. It was referred to as the Lost City of Alisar. It is unknown whether or not Alisar is a place in Zafaria or an actual world, but according to KI in an interview, it was originally planned to be a large-scale dungeon instead of Darkmoor. What's also interesting is that in a post raising the question of Alisar being the Hidden Lands, King's Owl spotlights it in their August bulletin board and says, very interesting. Could all of this mean that the Lost City of Alisar is in the Hidden Lands? Lost cities are usually hidden within deep forests and surrounded by mountains and rivers after all. Also, Queen Alyssa is a spirit, so then how old could this lost city be? Enough to have become hidden over a large amount of time? You could argue that Alisar may be in Zafaria, but compare Alyssa's accent to this other elephant. They sound slightly different, which could mean Alyssa isn't even a Zafarian.
When you leave, I will transport Prince Taziri back to his mother, Queen Ariana, at the Darajani Palace in Stone Town.
Mirror Lake always reflects the night sky. Legend says the Council of Light trapped a dark power beneath its surface.
So I wanted to come here to the Balance School and the Arcanum with Jackie Whisperin, the Balance professor, and I just wanted to show you guys this room because in my opinion this is the Hidden Lands lore. This is some of the culture that we could see in the Hidden Lands. I think that Jackie Whisperin either comes from the Hidden Lands or she has been there, because I remember in one of the first conversations that we had with her earlier on in the story, she says that she's always running and she can never stay still. I mean, I know she is a jackalope or a kangaroo, but you know, at the same time that kind of might mean that she is always exploring different places, or that she had to run away from the Hidden Lands maybe, because remember Queen Alyssa from Zafaria, she was in exile, so maybe Jackie was also in exile from this place, or maybe she just came from here, or her family members came from here. Because if you look at the pictures on the wall, which I will put up on the screen so that it looks a lot better, you will see these places, they look like land. Well, it's obviously land, but it looks like it's hidden, unexplored, not really known about in the Spiral, somewhere off, somewhere distant. And we've never actually had a place like this in the Spiral. Every world has a nature part to it, has trees and stuff, but there's never just been a place where we'd have to explore in the nature, in the land. Explore, just look at the natural woods, look at the waterfall. You never actually had to explore a place like this, and this is a world that I've always wanted in Wizard 101. If this is the Hidden Lands, I hope it is, because I've always wanted a type of world like this, just kind of nature themed, where it's just forests and waterfalls, and there's probably obviously going to be some structures and stuff that are hidden, which could actually mean that Alisar is in the Hidden Lands. If you look at this picture right here, which I will put up bigger on the screen, this picture looks as if it's a path. It looks like we're gonna have to walk through these trees, and in the forest it looks like it leads to something, but we don't see what that leads to. It kind of looks like there's a light at the end of the forest somewhere. Who knows, maybe I'm thinking too much into this, but you can never speculate too much. And also look at all of the lore. This is what I meant by the culture. If you look around here in the classroom, you will see drums, you will see tikis. On the drums we see a turtle carving, we see a canoe We see a fireplace. We see some more trees, some tikis. This is a star catcher. That's Native American culture. They hang that by their beds. It's related to dreaming. We see right here the pottery, the bowls, the drums, more just things like this. And also, if you look on the side right here, you will see some deer, some carvings of deer. And this is really awesome right here. On the rug, you can see a bear print. Bears. We might have bear mobs here. This is all very interesting. Oh, and also one more thing, the weaponry. You can see the weaponry right here. We have bows and arrows and axes and hammers, mallets, stuff like that. And actually, Jackie Whisperin, her legendary weapon in Mirage that we craft, it is a bow. So maybe we'd get weapons. Maybe that's a foreshadowing of the type of wands that we would get, bows like that. So this all leads me to believe, I don't think this is just here, like the other schoolrooms. Like, I think this actually is a foreshadowing of a future world, aka the Hidden Lands, such as Ione's storm room, that is Imperia. I feel like this is more than just random nature. Just look at all the little things in here. Up there you see some spears. All of this, I believe this is the Hidden Lands and that Jackie is from there. The Broken Shores is grouped together with the Hidden Lands in Old Cobb's prophecy, but we don't know if this is because they will share something or because there's still a proper name yet to come. If the Broken Shores is his own world, there is a small chance that it could be Yago, mentioned in Wisteria in the Tower of the Elephant. It is said to be a space and fire themed world, home of the Elephants and have star fields. Home of the Elephants? Could this be linked to something greater we discover in the Hidden Lands with Queen Alyssa, who is an elephant, where we then must continue our journey on to Yago? These pictures from the fire classroom seem to fit the description. The skyline certainly does look as if it could be just beneath the atmosphere of space. Also, this could be in space as the formations are floating. Broken Shores refers to anything relating to water or something resembling a sea, so there is still much mystery as to what the Broken Shores could really be if it's not Yago. But I hope you guys are having a great day and that you enjoyed the vid. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and also subscribe if you're new, and also leave a like if you would like to see a part 2 to my Imperia vid that I did a few weeks ago. I will leave a link in the description if you did not see that. And I also wanted to do a shout out for one of my friends, Kevin from Wiz. Make sure to subscribe to Kevin. I will leave his link in the description. He actually made a Mirage speculation vid a few weeks ago before Test Realm dropped from Mirage, and I liked his style and just the way that he did it. It was pretty chill, so make sure to sub to him. And once again, hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you in the next vid. Peace.